Hi, it's Sander from Unless, and today I'm going to share with you why and how not to rename your startup. Also, I will reveal why we're not named after a Klingon. So, I'm Sander, CEO at Unless.com. We're a personalization engine for websites, and I will tell you how we got this great domain name. We didn't start off as Unless.com. We started off as teletext.io. Teletext is a technology where people would push content from a central location to many television screens, which made sense at the time because we launched a content management service plugin for websites with complex software. So we thought that was funny. However, in 2016, we decided to pivot to a personalization engine for websites, which meant that our audience was shifting from developers to marketers, and marketers don't really seem to appreciate geeky puns. So we decided to rebrand. We chose the name Instant, which is a fairly generic name. Unfortunately, we weren't able to buy the .com name because that would have set us back for $700,000, which we didn't have. So instead, we decided to go for a domain hack and bought a top-level country domain from Cameroon, which is the .cm extension. As I said, we didn't really think this through, because about half a year later, we launched an addition to our product which allows marketers to start personalizing without code access. This means that you can just type in any URL, start personalizing, and share the result using a link that you would get from us. This is meant for marketers to be able to bypass their own IT departments, which is really important for them. But the deep link that you get from us needed to be very trustworthy, and unfortunately the CM domain is commonly used for phishing. So we needed the .com extension instead. Since we still didn't have the $700,000, we decided that we needed a new name. We wanted to do it right this time, so we chose a data-driven approach. We used the nomenology test, which we were tipped off on by Paul Graham in an old blog post. This test consists of several metrics that you can use to make a data-driven decision for your name. Let me quickly get you through this. The name needs to be evocative. It means that it should convey at least a hint of what it's naming. Secondly, is brevity, which means that shorter names are better than long names. Grabbability. The name should not be a substring of common words, so if you look for it in, say, a document, the amount of results should be low. Googleability is related to that. It should be easy to find using search engines. Pronounceability. You should be able to read it out loud in the proper way when you see the word. The reverse reasoning for that is spellability. If you hear it, you should be able to spell it correctly. Last one, verbability. Can you turn it into a verb? We had some additional wishes which come from us, and that's things like pivotability. Is it possible to shift your focus without changing the name again? Because we didn't want to make the same mistake. Is it already trademarked by somebody else? Very important, especially for .com extensions. Last one, is it civil? We wouldn't want to insult anybody with a poorly chosen name. Also not unimportant, how much does it cost to acquire? And the most important thing is, do we like it as a team? Well, we use this approach, and one of the names, for example, that we really liked was Worf.com, which refers to the main Klingon character in Star Trek. Of course, that's awesome, but we were kind of scared that it wouldn't pass the trademarkability test. So we didn't go for it, which I still regret to this day. No, I don't. Anyway, one night my co-founder Marcel called me because we've been doing this for a month and it didn't really go anywhere. But then we got lucky. So he called me in the middle of the night and he said, "Listen, Sander, right now on flippa.com there's an auction going on for this great domain name, unless.com, and the price seems fairly low and it's about to close. So go there and buy it." And so I did. I bought it for a bargain, and that's how we got unless.com. So what's the lesson here? If I were you, I would go for a data-driven approach any day, but sometimes you just get lucky.